The idea behind the creation of this on essay is to teach you the facts with how technology impacts with your everyday life without you noticing it. Smart technology especially plays a large role in the way modern society works, and it is important that you understand why it is needed and how it benefits your lifestyle in more ways than one. This can be seen through contactless payments, smartwatches, smartphones, and tablets. The lessons you can learn from smart home devices is how to live in a more secure way, and it's also very useful for security purposes as well. Smart meters, indoor security, and even smart locks have enabled better home comfort in terms of home management. Smartphones play a big role in the way people are learning to communicate with one another, and the reliance of smartphone usage has made other devices irrelevant because it can be done on a smartphone. For example, TV would be irrelevant because people can watch Netflix and YouTube on their phone and even other TV shows because of this. Society learns in different ways on how to use smart devices, and it is important that people are educated with what their smart devices can do. The benefits of using smart devices are that they're simple and effective, they can connect to the internet, they're accessible, user friendly, and data collection is much more easier to acquire. The disadvantages of smart devices is that they are time consuming, always changing, not always reliable, they require a lot of user attention, they make people less productive, and the repair costs can be very expensive when damage is done to them. Here are the thoughts and opinions of what people thought about smart devices, and I hope you can learn from them.
Yeah, I think for iPhone, smartphones are very necessary. For example, people are out on the go. It's easy for you to check the weather if you want to go somewhere. It's easy for you to check like a location. You can find views on it. So it helps you make decisions in a matter of seconds rather than going someone's point of view, because you can just go online, check the reviews, and find out stuff from there. I think as it goes, the companies already do quite a lot for us. Each month they update their settings, they put something new on the phones, and then each year they've always got a new phone. So I think problems that do come with the phones are individual problems because it's hard for them to sort out one person problem. Like for example, if someone doesn't like the way a phone's run, he doesn't like the format, there's not something Apple or Samsung can do about that. I think every year Apple sees the comments on, for example, apps like Twitter and other social media sites. They see the complaints that what's going wrong with the phone, and I feel like every year they upgrade on that. But the individual faults, there's not much they can do about that unless they contact a person one to one. But they can't really do much for one person.
Um, yeah, we have to think that companies such as Apple, Microsoft, like they're really large companies. So I think that they do their best to stay in contact with everyone and support everyone when they have problems. So if you have a problem with your phone personally, obviously there's nothing they can do straight away. Like obviously they give you the warranty where you can send your phone back and probably get a new one, but that's the most they can do. But once they find the fault in that phone, they will make sure it doesn't happen in the next phone they make. But also obviously like with Apple, you can obviously go into the store if you have a problem with your phone, and they can try their best to sort it. So considering how big the companies are, their support services are quite good, I think.
Yeah, I think it's very resourceful. For example, the way to start my day is to use my iPhone because that's my alarm clock. It gets me up in the morning, check the time, check my timetable, what I'm doing. Because when I use my iPhone, I do use it for a lot of notes, and especially my calendar. It tells me what I'm doing for each day. Um, for the rest of the day, what do I use it for? Calls, text, see where I'm going, see what I'm doing. For example, if my mates text me, what we're doing today, we'll go out there. And for other stuff, for example, I'm very into university. I do account, so I do like to check the news, see what's going on there, um, and other types of social media. I do use Twitter a lot, so I do like to go on there during the day.
Um, yes, I do agree. I do think our phones are resourceful enough to help us with our day-to-day needs, because obviously you can do the simple things, basic things such as text, call people when you need to. Also, you can check your emails. So what else can you do? You can also watch the news so you can see what's going on every day, what's going on every day. I can also, I'm a student in it, so I can check my uni work through Blackboard, something called Blackboard, and you can also download Microsoft. So you can use like Word, PowerPoint on your phone also if you want to do your work on the go. So that is resourceful for me.
I don't think it's resourceful because my iPhone is the first thing that gets my day started, because without my iPhone I have no alarm clock, so that's why I need my smartphone, and that starts my day. I can check my timetable on there. Wherever I need to go, I've got my sat nav, got the time. Like for example, whenever I wear a watch, I will never check the time on the watch. It's always the smartphone. You pull out your smartphone, check the time.
What do I learn from my smartphone? I feel as though my smartphone helps you with complete day-to-day tasks and allows me to learn new things every day, such as catch up on the news and social media, etc. Why do you think smartphones are necessary? I think they're necessary because, again, as I mentioned earlier, that they help us in day-to-day tasks, from waking up in the morning to ringing your boss that you can't make it to work, whichever. Do you believe that technology can be more sophisticated? I do feel as though technology companies can offer more, but however, I must say that they already do offer a lot. For example, Samsung come out with heart monitor systems and things like that. So I do believe there's more services they can offer us. Yeah, I think my smartphone is resourceful enough to help myself with my day-to-day needs, from contacting my friends, to contacting with my parents, to organising football, whoever it is. I think it'd be very hard to live a day without my phone. Last question, what do you think? No, I don't think they'll ever decline. I think the opposite will happen. I think they'll incline, and we'll get more and more sophisticated smartphones coming out in the future. Thank you.